Hello guys, it's Q&A Sunday part 2. Let's begin, shall we? Are there any places that you want to travel to? Well, actually, I would love to see my hometown, Harbor City, California. Just to see if it's still there. Because you never know. It could be just like Demolition Man, where they supposedly, according to the storyline, Los Angeles and San Diego merged, or San Francisco merged, or one of those sand places in California had to merge because of the big quake in 2010 or 2032. I don't know. Do you like eating pickles? Yes, especially on hamburgers, the bread and butter kind from Vlasic. The classic sandwich stacker. Okay. Do you like wearing flip-flops? Yes, I do. But I also like being barefoot, too. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an older brother named Bill, who has his own wife. He has a wife and his own kid. So I barely see him anymore, probably around maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas, depending on which holiday he can get off, or even after the holidays. If you could change your name, would you? And if so, what would it be? Well, Jason Jones is a plain sounding name, to be honest. So if I could, I would. But as far as what it would be changed to, I don't really know. So, yeah. Do you like anime? I used to like anime, but I stopped after the first season of Pokemon and the first two seasons of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Do you have any bad habits you mind sharing? Well, I actually have the habit of sucking on my tongue. When I'm thinking, when I get nervous, that's what it looks like. The pauses. Have you seen the show Captain Planet? Yes, I've seen the show Captain Planet. I was a kid when Captain Planet came on. It was one of the very few cartoons that was so god awful, yet so entertaining when there was nothing else on TV at the time. Let's see. How come you once considered yourself to be hetero-flexible, and now you're going bi-straight? Well, I learned that hetero-flexible, as far as society is concerned, is the same thing as saying bisexual. Since I am not really in any way, shape, or form sexually attracted to my fellow men, sorry, you got boys, you're gonna have to leave it to your fantasies. So yeah, that's pretty much it, because society labels heteroflexibles to being exactly the same as bisexuals, even though heteroflexibles technically do not have sex with that of their own gender. So, go figure. Would you date a male to female transgendered or transsexual? Post-op, yes. Pre-op, I'm not sure. Would you date a single mom? That would be a little bit too much for me. Even though I do have aspirations to one day father children, I don't think I can handle the responsibility of dating a single mom or a single parent. Would you date a non-pony or furry? Yes, I would. They do not have to follow the same way that I do. They don't have to like ponies. They don't have to like bronies. They don't have to like furries. They don't have to like Pegasisters or anything else that they don't want to like. That could be my own little thing. Would you date someone with short hair? Since you have mentioned at one point being a long hair enthusiast. Yes, I would, actually. Even though long hair is my main attraction. Get it? It may any main attraction. Okay. So yes. So that would be post-op, yes. Pre-op, no. Single mom, no. Non-pony, yes. Short hair, yes. Do you use any dating sites? No, because they are way too expensivo for me. Do you cook? Yeah, scrambled eggs and hamburgers. That's it. Do you want children someday? Yeah, I do want children someday. I just said that. Okay. Do you like your new glasses? Well, since I don't have them on, that should answer the question right there. And plus, besides, they're downstairs. Do you want longer hair? Well, I did have longer hair than this. Way longer hair than this. And I had a bad habit of twirling it. So, like every year or so, I'll have it buzzed and let it grow out the rest of the year. The same buzz out afterwards. Or grow out afterwards, rather. Do you like to recycle? Yes, I love to recycle. I love to help save the planet from impending doom, environmental disaster. Is your bedroom messy, organized, or somewhere in between? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Underwear over there. TV, drink glass on top of a computer pad that I no longer have a computer for. Pillows on there. DVD, Be Cool, which is one of my favorite movies. CD collection, well, part of it anyways. All the questions to make just to show off that it's actually real questions. And that's something off the top of my head. So, would you rate this as messy, organized, or somewhere in between? I would say somewhere in between. So, let's see. Ignoring the fact that my foot just scraped right up against the table leg. How many hours do you sleep? Not a lot. I don't sleep a lot. I sleep maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day. 8 if I'm really knocked out and unconscious. How many hours do you spend in front of a computer? I spend just as much almost every waking moment on the computer. Some say that would be pathetic, others not so much. What is the unhealthiest thing you've ever eaten? Well, that actually would have to be back when I was a kid and didn't have to store it for winter like I do now. Would have to be a 8-layer chocolate cake. Chocolate on chocolate. Yummy. What do you do when you can't sleep? Well, I go on the computer. So those all tie in together. What kind of pet frightens you? Well, I love all animals, so maybe a spider. Or a bat, if somebody has a bat. No, thank you. Okay, do you like horror movies? I've mentioned that several times. Yes, I do. In fact, most of my movie collection is based on horror movies. Do you like Halloween? One of my favorite holidays, next to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Why do you think some people are racist? Well, it's part of our past case history. We can't really help that. Only the parents of the new generation can help stop racism. That's it. But most of them don't even pay attention or let alone know whether or not his son or daughter may be racially, racist, rather. Star Wars, Star Trek, or neither? I would have to say neither, and this is the end of the video. Bye-bye.